and Happy New Year from ChobhamTV. We are here, home game, Winchester, first game of the year, joined by Angus Hargan, who was voted man of the match from the other side, so congratulations.
Thank you, mate.
A hard loss, 23, at home against a very good Winchester side. We got 2 losing bonus points, but actually, as we played the game, you think we maybe could have got more from the game. Angus, what's your take on today's performance?
I think, well, one, getting the game on was a bit of a surprise this morning. When we turned up, it was frozen solid. We weren't really expecting to get 8 in, but quite glad we did in the end. Look, considering the result of their place earlier in the year, in isolation, 2 points, start of the day, probably bite your hand off for it. That being said, look, if it's a one-score game, there's always going to be moments you're going to look back on and go, hang on a minute, if that ball bounced the other way, if that decision went the other way or whatever. But no, I think in general, if we play like that, we'll be all right in general. I thought it was quite a good performance all round from the lads at the time.
Well, again, our forwards dominated most of the game. Scrums, lineouts were a bit iffy, but when we actually got it down and mauled, we looked quite dangerous. Again, that strength from our forwards just really comes through. It's just maximising that possession, that advantage that our forwards give us, which we're struggling with at the moment. We've got the capability because, like, you look at that last try that Ben scored. Great sliding run from Tommy Reid, and he's straight through. Great support play. You think, well, we could do that on the 80th minute. Where were we doing that for the last 79 minutes? Yeah,
I think. I think our set piece has been pretty good all year. Scrums were good again today. Pedro and Betty and myself in the front row. So the front row has played nearly 70 games together, so quite comfortable with each other. Line-out wise, they're a good line-out. They're a good attacking line-out. They're a good defensive line-out. They made it difficult. I think both teams, if you look at the stats, will probably be unhappy with their line-out percentages on what was a pretty still, dry day, despite the fact it was freezing cold. That shouldn't affect your line-outs. So I think up front it was a good ding-dong. They're still a physical bunch, and they got the gain line. Their number 8 was brilliant today.
Yeah.
And then in the back line, look, when we get it right, we're electric. But it's ifs and buts. We don't always get it right. So
well,
same for everyone.
If we did, we're at the top of the league. So
well, exactly. If we always got it right, we'd be a hell of a team.
Exactly.
But that's the nature of the beast.
Well, we only had 1 training session before today's game, but we've got 2 important ones before Newbury away next Saturday. What do you think we should be working on this on Tuesday and Thursday to go into next Saturday with the best option for us to win the game?
Look, I think we should just keep going with what we're doing. I think set piece wise again we're good. The back line we're getting there. Last few weeks we've been working on a few of our kind of faults throughout the season. Simple things like the forwards as a group we probably haven't been taking our high balls well enough or kick-off. So we've been practicing that on Thursday. A little bits of that. So we've got full faith in Robbie and his team to make sure we're spending our time on Tuesday and Thursdays in the most efficient ways.
Definitely. Well, I think it's going to be gutting today, having played that game and not thinking we could have actually won it. But I think we'll look back during the week and go, you know what? Actually, the fact that we just came short and there's little tweaks we can do, that's way better than a 50-0 away. So.
Oh well, exactly that.
Congratulations again from man of the match.
Thank
you so much. We will see you at Newbury next week. So looking forward to seeing you there. Bye-bye.